Hey everyone, buenas noches, konbanwa to my international viewers. Trying to branch out a little bit. Today we're going to be reviewing technical analysis of Fitbit. Um, it's Fitbit's in the news like crazy. Kramer, it's the best stock on earth. I just want to get everyone back into reality and show essentially why nothing really matters anymore for Fitbit. There's really only one thing that can save this company, and that's essentially to never issue another earnings report. Here, I'm looking at the 1 year view, and this E indicator represents the earning when the earnings was reported. So here, surprise, they beat earnings by 12 cents. And this is actually, I actually was long in the stock at this point and had to sell here because of margin call. But as you can see, it declined pretty heavily. Here you have another earnings where they beat by 280% this time. But I guess the market, again, unhappy with the amount of steps that they have taken in their life. I guess that reminded them of maybe failed diets in the past. So investors kept selling. At this point, we saw a little bit of support. This big line on December 4th, no idea what happened, but then if you continue on, obviously there was a gap fill and then it kept declining. And then if I zoom in to the 1 day, or actually it's 5 day, another earnings report where they beat earnings by 9 cents. And then clearly you have this just disaster where right now it's pushing $13. So in terms of Fitbit, I would say if you believe they are going to issue another earnings report, you should definitely sell your stock right now, maybe short it. If you feel they won't have to issue another earnings report ever again, then maybe it might be a good stock to be long in. My personal view is that humans currently only have two wrists, and usually they only utilize one for a watch-like device. Now, because wrist real estate is very important, um, it's good to keep in mind other competitors in the wrist real estate area. So Apple Watch, regular watches, which most people don't really consider anymore, and then you have like Fitbit and all those other wrist enabled devices. Um, Considering that actually got a Fitbit for Christmas and I used it once, and my mom bought herself a Fitbit and she has yet to use it. With that sample size of two, I think it's clear to say that we have better things to put on our wrist. Um, One thing that I found interesting though is this introduction of a Fitbit for your dog. Now I know this is a separate company, but at first I thought they really had something going here because dogs have four um, arms, if you will, where they can put things on. But then I noticed that it's actually a thing that they attach to their collar. So you're really only limiting yourself to one per dog, as opposed to four, which I thought was a pretty interesting idea. Um, and then I was just kind of scrolling through this, and I have to say that I would love for this to work because, and I apologize for going on a tangent. I know everyone's really busy. I really want this to work because dogs are amazing. In fact, probably better than people. But you gotta look at this picture right here. This dog is on this table. It's like, I don't care about how many steps I take in. All I want to do is poop and pee and eat food. So, Mr. Doctor, I, I'm a dog. I can't read that. So, at the end of the day, people who are going to get this are like pe- people who are way too wealthy and have nothing to spend their money on. So, they're like, let me get a Fitbit for my dog. The only other thing now that the dog arena has been, I would say, monopolized by Fitbark. They definitely have the first mover advantage here. Um, the really only alternative is maybe ditching their current Korean CEO and probably replacing it with this guy. Well, thank you for watching and have a great day.